What's up everybody? This is my first time making a video like this. Usually I upload vlogs or travel films, but since I've been so blessed to travel around Asia the past 2 years, I thought I would give you guys some tips for traveling in Asia. This video will be covering more of the tips you need to know before you travel or while traveling, but I'll film a video later about what to do once you're in those countries. So let's get started. These are my 10 tips for traveling in Asia. Number 1, remember your passport. This should be a no-brainer, but it's even worse on that side of the world if you forget to bring this to your flight. It's also not a bad idea to look up what sort of visas you might need for traveling to that country. A lot of the times you can get your visa once you land and you just pay some kind of fee to get it. But check online, you can find all that sort of stuff out. Don't forget your passport. That's a bad start to your trip. Number 2. Don't forget to tell your credit card company and your bank that you're traveling. You wouldn't want to get there and have your account freeze. That is the absolute worst. Let them know beforehand. Number 3, find a cheap flight, but not too cheap. A lot of these cheap flights are cheap for a reason. Check the details, check baggage weight, carry-on allowance. Also, some of these smaller airlines won't serve you water on the plane, Asia Airlines, and their service is just flat out terrible. Of course, remember to get to your plane about 2 to 3 hours beforehand. When you're traveling in Asia, you want to play it safe. The terminals change all the time, so be listening for that. Security can sometimes take really long, especially if they think you're a drug smuggler. Personal experience here. You just never know, so be there early. Number 4, download a currency exchange app before you go. This will help you once you're in the country to be able to convert prices of things. There's a lot of good ones out there. I recommend just the basic currency exchange app. This is in no way sponsored by them, but it is a great tool to use once you're traveling. Number 5, get money in the airport when you get there. There's a good chance that'll be the last ATM you see in the country. Most places in Asia are still cash-based societies, so you need to make sure you have that on you when you travel. Number 6, know how to get to your destination before you arrive in that country. Not everyone speaks English, and it could be hard to find the tourist spot or the hotel if you don't have it on your phone in the native language. So I recommend putting it in on your phone before you even get in country so you can show it to the cab driver, bus driver, whoever, so they can get you to where you're going. I would also have a screenshot of your hotel confirmation so you can show the people at the desk. Number 7, make sure you pack an international converter and adapter. All the countries throughout East Asia have different voltage, different power outlets, so you need to make sure you can charge your cell phone, laptop, camera batteries, whatever it is, by bringing these things. Most of the info on the power outlets and stuff you can find online. Number 8, put all valuable or precious items in your carry-on. You don't want to put that stuff in your checked bag when you're getting on a plane. Not that people are out to steal your stuff, but it does happen. You should also probably throw 1 week's worth of clothes into your carry-on now that I'm thinking about it. Because sometimes checked baggage does get lost or it shows up late, so you want to keep all that stuff with you. Number 9, meet a local friend on the plane. Someone traveling back to their home country, ask them about the price of a cab, where to go, what to see. They can give you a lot of tips that you would have never even thought of. And in my case, these friends that I meet on the plane would help me not get swindled out of a cab ride or something like that. Because in Asia, you do get charged the foreigner price, but you want to try to get it as cheap as you can. So make a friend, have them help you out, even get their Facebook or email if you can. Number 10, make sure you check the water. The worst way to start a vacation is you get some kind of waterborne illness or some kind of sickness from drinking contaminated water, so just avoid it in the first place. Usually, bottled water where you break the seal is fine, but check online before traveling and make sure you can drink the water in that country. And I'm all about trying new foods. It actually became one of my favorite things before going overseas, but you should also check to make sure the foods and the fruits and the vegetables weren't washed in the water, because that's another way to get sick, and the foods themselves might get you sick. So just be careful, pick and choose what you eat, and have a great time. So that's all I have for this time. In the next video, I'll give you some tips on what to do once you reach your destination. There's so many awesome things to experience in Asia, so I will see you guys next time.